It's time now for the Bear Channel New News Report on this Thursday afternoon, October 15th, 2015. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. I got New News at 9 here on this Thursday afternoon here on top story at 12 noon here on this Thursday afternoon here is President Obama said he will keep 5,500 U.S. troops in Afghanistan until 2017 and in his ambition to bring home the most American force from that war-torn country before he leaves office. Former House Speaker Dennis Hastert has agreed to a tentative deal with federal prosecutors to resolve charges that he violated banking laws to cover up hush money payments related to long-buried misconduct. A Nevada sheriff says that a person who called 911 to report that Lamar Odom was found unconscious at the Breville said Odom has been doing cocaine. The state of New Jersey to the Chris Christie. Check the campaign. London. Scottish and U.S. investigators have identified 2 Libyan suspects believed in involving the Lockerbie airline bombing almost 27 years ago, which 270 people were killed, Scottish prosecutors said on Thursday. Oscar Pistorius awaits the start of court proceedings as Pistorius will be released from prison, moved to house arrest in days. Brussels, Turkey demanded on Thursday that the European Union starts easing restrictions next year on Turks travel into the European Union who wants full cooperation to stem the flow of Syrian refugees and other migrants from its territory to Europe. Ecuadorian officials have asked the United Kingdom to let WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange leave his Islamist country's embassy in London briefly for medical checks. China has constructed islands in an area claimed by some of its neighbors that it says in an exclusion zone around these islands, which is at odds with the U.S. position. Ankara, Turkey has proposed that its European Union agree for a visa liberalization plan for its citizens that it wants before agreeing to take back the legal immigrants who entered the EU for its territory by illegal migrants. Baltimore police disbanded an overnight occupation of City Hall by activists would say when a voice in the process by selecting permanent police commission at least 16 people could have seen being liberated to police. About 150 state employees in Maryland are getting a week off because of the bed bug infestation in the state office complex, says officers say workers from the control's office in Baltimore were sent home because after officials discovered evidence Tuesday. A man accused of 7 people on an Amtrak train in southwest Michigan has been found not guilty by reason of insanity. Massachusetts top court has upheld a ruling that the parishioners of the church that have been trespassing throughout the 11-year vigil protesting in its closure. Treasury Secretary J. Lewis speaks during the financial service roundtables for Executive Conference in Washington. As Treasury moves up debt limit to December to November 3rd and warns of default risk. Today, Group incorporated the U.S. bank that gets more than half of its revenue from a board, boosted its profit more than an illness estimated after a drop in the legal costs helped to cut expenses faster than revenue fell. Washington, there will be no benefit increase next year for millions of Social Security recipients, disabled veterans, and federal retirees, the government said on Thursday. The Dow 69.64.97 up 40.22 points. SP 599.87 up 5.63 points. And NASDAQ 4,800.28 up 17.43 points. Tea from a cave in China suggests that modern humans lived in Asia much earlier than previously thought, in tens of thousands of years before they reached Europe, researchers said. Multivitamins, diet pills, and energy boosters may not be the harmless substances you think they are in the first study of this kind, published Wednesday in the New England Journal of Medicine. Researchers estimate that 23,000 people end up. The social part of the brain in autistic children is undeveloped and an insufficiently weak network, according to findings published in the journal Brain and Behavior. London had a case of Pauline Kaffrey, the first person known to be recovered from Ebola and then suffered an apparently life-threatening relapse as talcness. Scientists had taken it into uncharted territory. Washington, the Federal Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration released a report on Thursday calling for an end to the practice of conversion therapy for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender youth. Peter Jill News on 12:04. Time for Sports Warrior. The Norton Lancers girls soccer team will be squaring off against the Dover Sherburne Raiders at Norton game time 3:30 p.m. Here, Shanghai. Novak Djokovic reached the quarterfinals of the Shanghai Masters on Thursday with a 6-2, 6-3 win over Feliciano Lopez of Spain. When Tom Brady is doing this good, he's almost unstoppable at age 38 in his 16th NFL season. Brady is on the pace to post his best season ever. Peter Jill News on 12:04. Time now for a travel report on this Thursday afternoon. Beep, beep. let's take a look at the map where 95 in the northbound side it is. So from Route 10 in Cranston, all you get to downtown and Providence here. Route 2 in the eastbound side, so before Route 495 in Littleton here. 120 in the southbound side, so from the Mass Park all the way out to Highland Street in Needham. Mass Park on the westbound side, so from the Southeast Expressway all the way out to the Austin Bretton tolls here. 93 in the northbound side, so from Mass Ave all the way out to the Middle Tunnel in Boston here. 495 in the southbound side, so from 3 in Tewksbury all the way out to Route 3 in Lowell. Route 3 in the southbound side, so around Route 128 in Burlington here. Mass Park interchange with 495 in Westbury, a little slow here. Up in New Hampshire, we got an accident on 95 in the southbound side around Route 107 and 84 in Seabrook, so expect some delays here. Otherwise, and highways in New Hampshire and Maine are looking good here, as the main trip back looking good from York to Augusta via Portland here, and then the Mass Park on the westbound side, so from Lowell Airport to the Southeast Expressway here. And it is a smooth sailing commute on this Thursday, noontime during the lunch hour commute here. And looking at MBTA alerts here. Subway system looking good here. Framingham Worcester Line train 518, 10:40 a.m. from Worcester delayed today, 10:50 minutes to the medical emergency. Franklin Line train 709, 10:50 a.m. from South State delayed today, 10 to 15 minutes. And on the ferries, they are looking good. PHL News Time 12:06, time for weather report here for today. Increase in sunny skies, how about 61 degrees, westward about 7 to 9 miles an hour here. Tonight, increased skies to about 46 degrees, southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. Friday, slight temperature change before 1 p.m. Punch side skies at about 63 degrees, and westward about 6 to 8 miles an hour, just patient 20%. Friday night, Park skies about 41 degrees, westward about 5 miles up becoming commonly near. Saturday, slight temperature change before 1 p.m. Most side skies have about 35 degrees, westward about 5 to 9 miles an hour, just patient 20%. Sunday night, most coast sky about 31 degrees. Sunday, most coast sky about 46 about 28 degrees. Monday, most coast sky about 47 about 31 degrees. Tuesday, most sunny Park sky about 38 about 44 degrees. And for Wednesday, most sky about 65 degrees. Right now, current conditions are North Massachusetts at 12:07 p.m. First sky 61 degrees and humidity 39%. And that is going to be it for the PHL New News Report on this October 15th, 2015 on Thursday. PUC, have a good afternoon and good Friday to the year.